What's up, y'all?
This is Beyond 21.
I'm Caitlin,
And I'm Callie.
and we're at the beach.
We're at the beach.
And you're getting this view of the ocean because the sunset that we planned on getting just didn't work with the camera, so that kind of stunk.
It also sunk, so...
But it wasn't going to work anyways because it was just way too bright, and this condo is just, it's too dark right here on the patio. But we were just going to come here and talk about our beach trip so far. We're leaving tomorrow.
And as you can see, we've kicked it back with the OG mics.
Yeah, because I left the cord to the board at Callie's hizzle.
Yeah, so had to kick it back. But you know what? We make it work. So I just really hope I don't drop this and it tumbles off.
Yeah, because we're 12 floors up. We're on the very, well, we're almost at the top. I think there's like 4 more floors above us, but yeah, so let's talk about so far how it's been.
Well, for me, the drive wasn't too terrible. I mean, I didn't drive. I rode the whole time. And I don't know. It wasn't bad. I watched some movies and just kind of did whatever. And then when we got here, you know, I've had a pretty good time. Breakfast has been good. We cooked some eggs, bacon, biscuits. Well, I say we. Blake and Hunter cooked. I cleaned it up, you know. And the beach has been great. It's not been full of seaweed like we've been used to.
Not too hot either.
No, it's not been too hot. I mean, I have got a little sunburnt, but, you know, it's fine.
I have too. I don't know if you probably can't see it because it's so dark out here, but
for the first time ever, I've been stung by a jellyfish today. My legs are hurting. Well, they were hurting really bad. Sometimes now it's just like a flash of pain, but I'll be honest with you, I kind of felt like there was electricity running through my veins because it hurt so bad at first. I really felt like my legs were dead.
She protected me from getting stung by the jellyfish.
Yeah, Caitlin was on my back because she didn't want to go out and let the fish touch her.
I don't want the fish biting on my legs and my feet.
So I'm carrying her out on my back, and all of a sudden I feel a bunch of stuff on the back of my legs, and I thought seaweed, that's what that is. Well, then it started to hurt. Originally, when that stuff hit my legs, I was like, what the heck is that? And then I looked down and I felt the pain, and I saw this, not seaweed,
blob of goo.
This blob and things hanging off of it, and I was like, it's a jellyfish. I got all freaked out.
What was it? The color of the sand? Like the one we saw earlier?
It was like the color of the brown leather on the camera strap.
So not like the one we saw earlier.
It wasn't fully like that. It was like parts of it. Like, I think the head of it was like had the little brown stripes like that. Yeah. And then part of the tentacles were close to that. But I saw it and I started freaking out. And honestly,
you kind of dumped me off your back, and I just started swimming.
No,
you kind of just
I didn't dump you off. I walked away from it a little bit, and then I dumped you off. I made sure you weren't going to touch it.
Oh, see, I thought you dumped me off. I went to swimming immediately. Me and my doggy paddle.
And then I honestly feel like my legs went numb for a little while. So I just started swimming away, not using my legs, just my arms. And then, like, Caitlin was like, let me carry you. Literally drags me by my feet after you dragged me by my arms. I could not feel my legs for a good minute. And then I just was like, you know. And then Caitlin volunteered to pee on it. But that doesn't actually work. So don't do that.
That's what happens when you a gangster.
Yeah, I guess so. Just don't do that, though. It doesn't work, and I've seen that before. We didn't try it. But apparently hot water works, so I went and got in the hot tub. And Kim Hubbard also told me to use pickle juice. So
we don't have any of that, unfortunately.
I know, but she told me to use it. So anyway, how's it been for you?
So far it's been good. I mean, I was... You know, it's different. It's definitely different coming to the beach with a child, a baby at that, 10-month-old baby at that. It's really been different for me because I'm used to staying out in the water, getting a tan, all this stuff. And those are things that I couldn't do this time because I was, obviously needing to stay in the tent with the baby. So we got her a little swimming pool, and we put a little bit of water in it the first day. And of course, she didn't want to wear her hat, and she didn't want to wear her sunglasses, and that inconvenienced her. And she cried when we put all that on her. But she sat down there in that little pool, and she splashed, and she played for a minute. And then we took her down to the ocean for the first time Friday morning. And she's looking at me right now. But we wanted to make sure we had a video of her touching the sand for the first time. And so we got that, and we did that very early in the morning when the sand was still cold, so it wouldn't burn her feet, which the sand was not hot enough to burn your feet anyways. Like I said, or like Callie said, it felt good. Like there was a good breeze the whole time, and the water felt good.
Mm-hmm.
For as breezy as it was, I figured the water would be kind of cooler, but it wasn't. It felt great.
We saw some dolphins this morning.
Yes,
off
we
the
did.
balcony.
We thought they were sharks at first. Blake spotted them and thought they were sharks, but they were just dolphins following the sea screamer because we're at Panama City. And we're actually on like a very quiet end of Panama City Beach. Like we're almost in Panama City, so there's not really a whole lot going on down here.
Like there's nobody down there for like a football field length.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's later in the day, but usually there's a lot of people walking, and the food, I think, has been
the food has been great. Like I have not had anything this week or this weekend that I haven't liked.
The only thing I didn't like was schooners. I didn't like that. I can't remember what I got. I got popcorn shrimp, but it's not because
it was too.
It's not because they made it terrible. It was just the fact that like the popcorn shrimp that I've ate before was never so fishy, and I know that it's seafood. Like don't come
at her in the comments or whatever. We don't want to hear it.
But like I just wasn't expecting it to be so fishy, and it was to me. And so I started thinking about it, and also the last time I ate popcorn shrimp, I got sick in my stomach, so I think that had a lot to do with it too. And I was like, you know what, I'll just eat the fries. So I did.
So what did you have? Do you want to tell them what all you had, like at the Runaway Island and then tonight at Sharky's?
Yeah. So Runaway Island, which was last night, Hunter and I shared like the big kahuna platter or whatever, and so it had crab legs, scallops, some shrimp, and what was that fish? It started with a G.
Grouper.
Yeah, so he ate the shrimp and the grouper and a little bit of the scallops, and I ate scallops and crab legs, and Caitlin had to teach me how to do that. And
Shout out to Grant Gilreath for teaching me how to use the little pinchers and how to like crack open the claws and the legs like 3 or 4 years ago for my first time.
And then tonight we went to Sharky's, and I had the Hawaiian chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
It was so good, very good.
At Schooners, I ate the gator bites with honey mustard. They were very good, and I had fries. And then last night at Runaway Island, I had the Caribbean jerk chicken, boneless wings. They were very good, and I dipped them in the sweet chili sauce. And then tonight at Sharky's, I had it was a buffalo chicken sandwich, in which that was just a safe thing for me. Like I really didn't trust the Hawaiian chicken. I didn't know how it was going to be, so I didn't want to get it.
It was actually very good. No, it was grilled.
Okay.
I could taste the grill on it,
Okay. But yeah, we, as far as the food has been concerned, it's been great. We've had some great breakfasts, great dinners, and we've kind of just skimped around at lunchtime.
We had chips and goldfish mainly.
Yeah. We haven't done any, like, activities. We haven't even went to Pier Park, and normally that's something that we do, but we just have not done that.
Well, it's a shorter trip. We don't have a week long now. We're here for 2 full days, and so you don't want to waste all your time doing that.
We've watched a whole lot of Hey Bear on the TV and on the phones, and
for sure,
trying to keep Halen occupied while we're cooking breakfast or whatever when she's getting fussy. So a little bit of a checklist. I'm going to do a checklist real quick on what you need to pack if you're taking a baby. So in my personal opinion, you need to get rash guards. you can either do the 2-piece ones like regular bathing suit, or you can do the 1-piece rash guards, but definitely something with some sleeves on it, because you will not regret it. That's way easier than having to put a whole bunch of sunscreen. Not that I wouldn't do it, but that's less coverage for your sunscreen. Definitely a hat, a pair of sunglasses, preferably the ones that have the strap around the back so you can strap it to their head in case they try to pull them off. Baby powder. I haven't used it yet because I just rinsed her off in the ocean, but I've heard a lot of people say that it works, and I think if we would have had to get the sand off of them. I feel like if it really would have been an issue where I was not planning on getting in the ocean, I would have used the baby powder. But since I was just planning on getting in the ocean, I didn't use the baby powder. So take that if you want to. I mean, it's not going to hurt you to have it. Definitely, if your baby's eating solid food and like crackers and things, take some goldfish or take some of those Gerber yogurt bites. Take something for them to eat while they're down there, because if you don't, they're going to be hungry, because the water and the sand is going to make them hungry and tired. And if you're not careful, they're going to get ill, and you're going to have a mad baby on the beach, and you don't want that. So, what else? The baby swimming pool, I'd get one of those.
Baby snacks.
Yeah, baby snacks.
Baby water. Baby milk.
You need to take some milk down there. I would get the pre-mixed concentrate of your formula of your choice, whatever you use. Formula be fine, the powder be fine too, but you need to make sure you don't have a cold water that's in a cooler, because it's going to clump up in the bottom of your bottle. You're not going to be able to get it mixed good unless you're going to stir it. Bring a lot of clothes, and bring some nice clothes too, because you're definitely going to want to take pictures of your baby, because the next time, if they're not walking when you're at the beach this year, then next year they will be. And I've never been to the beach when my baby wasn't walking, so she was like all over the place the whole time. Like, she was walking, we were walking her
chasing birds today.
She was throwing sand down the top of her rash guard,
throwing sand on me and Blake, and
throwing it in the bag. She was throwing it in the baby pool.
Took Hunter's hat out of the bag and dropped it in the sand.
Yeah, she was yanking snacks out of the bag, throwing them in the grass.
The grass.
I mean, not the grass, the sand. I'm sorry, I'm so used to saying grass because we don't have sand at home. But yeah, this is a beautiful view. Can I also just say, like, looking at all the lights and all the houses.
Should we pan? Should we pan?
Yeah, let's pan real quick. Kelly's gonna pan over and let you see what we're looking at. We're currently at the Watercrest condominiums or whatever, but then this is the if you go that way, that's the way towards Pier Park. The bay's to the right of us. Pineapple Willie's is down there. We never hit that up this year. But yeah, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but this place is there's just something about being at the beach that is, you just get the most serenity at in the early morning, and then at nighttime when it's like this, and it's, all the fun stuff has kind of died down. Like, there's nobody on the beach hardly. They've got a fire down there. Wow.
They had that down there when we were taking pictures.
I did not see that. But yeah, so
I think we got a lot of good pictures today. Like,
I think we did too.
You and Halen, when I went out there and took some of y'all in the water, and then when you took some of me and Halen in the water, and like the picture Hunter took of me and you, did you get to see it down there a while ago? It was really good. I really appreciated that. You took some good pictures of me and Hunter.
I like the Watercrest bubble picture downstairs.
Yeah, that was good.
That was cute. We may make that our new Beyond 21 logo or something.
Yeah, we
have to like
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. I feel like I took pretty good pictures of you and Blake and
I think
Halen.
You did.
I
think they look great. The ones that I saw.
And I got pretty good sunset pictures, like from yesterday, from today. Like,
I got some of the birds in them.
Yeah.
I like seeing the birds. I love that one of you and Hunter with the birds flying in the background. I was like, yes.
Even though he had sunglasses on, but we still post. We still post. Look at that over there, that cloud. It looks like a shuttlecock from badminton over there.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Under the magic lamp.
Yes, the magic lamp. We stopped at Bass Pro, and Halen had to have a crappie. So
that was so cute. She took to
It
that
was.
thing so well. And I bought this dress and the dress that I wore yesterday at Bass Pro. I bought me some new sunglasses because I sat on my other ones.
also, if you guys start to see that the video quality is starting to like diminish, hang in there with us. We have tried for 2 days to get this podcast rolling.
We didn't think about bringing one of those lights that Caitlin's got to like brighten us, but you know, it's fine.
We're gonna know next time we travel with the podcast that we will make sure to try to make the video better. But y'all don't be slamming us in the comments because the video quality is not top tier.
Also, if you didn't know this is our second time traveling and doing the podcast.
Yeah, the first time we did it, we were in Knoxville for the first cancellation of the Aerosmith concert. And just a little update, it's been canceled again.
How does that make you feel?
Honestly, it really hurts my feelings because I wanted to go see Aerosmith so bad. Like, y'all know that I said in a couple podcasts ago, well, it's been more than a couple, but Aerosmith is like my favorite rock band. And the fact that I cannot go see them upsets me so bad because that was something that, like, if they're not going to be around forever, I mean, they're old.
Close.
I mean, they're close to being in their 80s. They're probably in their mid 70s, late 70s. And the fact that I was going to get to see them and I was this close for y'all that couldn't see when I held it up the first time, and them canceling because, I mean, it's not his fault. Like, they didn't cancel just to cancel, but he had something going on with his larynx or something, and so they were like, no, we just can't tour anymore. And, like, honestly, that just hurts my feelings so bad. But that means that I get to spend more time with Halen on her birthday, party day. So, I mean, that's good. I'm happy about that.
Yeah. I was thinking just now, like, we can see all the way over there, the water.
To the bay.
Yeah. It's very pretty out here. I love, like, the
I wish the camera could see it.
kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
I love that skyline. I mean, like, I don't like necessarily the city, but when we go somewhere...
Every now and then it's good.
When we go somewhere and I see the skitty, is what I was going to say, the
Skitty,
city skyline, it is so beautiful, and it just kind of makes you think about, you know, how beautiful God's made everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I love
absolutely. Like that sunset a while ago when the sun turns hot pink.
Oh my
as
goodness.
It's setting,
I love
it
that.
is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
But yeah, I mean,
I love a good sunset, a good sunrise, even though I've not been up one day to see the sunrise, but you know.
We should get up tomorrow and do a sunrise video.
I
for
would
the
like
pod,
to,
for the pod.
I would like to, but I'm gonna have to drive the whole way home on the way because he drove all the way here, and
Yeah.
I know I want to. Oh my gosh, I know
would
I
wanna-
want to fall asleep on the way home if I do that. So that's a no-go for me. But you know, I mean, it's so dark.
It is dark, but y'all get to see the pretty sunset at least.
Honestly.
Oh, and we're gonna be drawing for the
yes, we
the
have to do
hats
that
here in a minute.
Yes.
Towards the end, we'll do that when we get done talking. This won't be as long as an episode as we normally do, because,
And we're just joshing around.
Yeah, we're just joshing around. This is a vacation, and at least y'all aren't getting a rerun.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't want to give you a rerun for the 34th episode, but yeah, we just wanted to kind of come here and talk about our vacation and talk about things. And
Can I just say, I feel like 34 is a really short amount of podcasts for how long it feels like we've been doing this.
I know. Well, we have been doing this, like, aside from recording. Well, we started this last November. Like, we started to talk about it. But we were recording in November last year. Like, because at Thanksgiving we were recording. We were trying to get our episodes in.
That's what it was. So
but we
weren't actually posting and doing any of that. Like, we ordered the mics in order to get ready to record. Okay. What?
We were both about to speak at the same time.
Oh. So now we're going to do the drawing for the hat. And just so you know, the two hats, because I was a little confused. The two hats, we're only doing one winner.
So you get to pick.
For this quarter, but you get to pick which hat you want. Okay, in the next quarter, we're going to make another hat, and then you can pick out of those two, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to screen record now. You'll be seeing it somewhere.
You'll see it somewhere on the screen. All right, here we go.
What do you think's spinning? I feel like Garrett Johnson, honestly. I don't really know. Do feel. Okay, Allison.
Allison, whoever you are.
I'm pretty sure that's what the name was on TikTok. I'm pretty sure I just put your TikTok name on the spinner. So I'll get in touch with you.
Oh, you know who it is. You know who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll private message you. I promise.
And then you get to pick out of the two hats. We're gonna post a picture here on the screen. And then whichever one doesn't get picked, we'll put it into the next, like we said.
So congratulations, and thank you for entering. And you actually had 2 entries in it. If it would have missed your first name, like,
it would have got the second one.
Yeah. So,
and thanks to everybody that did all that, reposted and all the stuff on our social media. We're really thankful for all that.
Absolutely.
All the views. How many views did you say we were getting the other day when you were looking? Did it hit 1,000 yet?
Can I get out of this without it still going to record, do you reckon? Oh, yes,
yeah, it looks like it's still recording.
Okay. So, as of today, when I checked this morning, from Thursday afternoon around 3 o'clock, maybe 4, till this morning, we had 1,137 views from all of the TikToks I've posted since we've been here.
So if all those people that viewed it would follow us, we could start doing like commissions.
And they would actually like stuff?
Yeah, if everybody would actually like stuff. We've got a few like really supportive people that really like try to help us get our feet off the ground with this whole podcasting thing.
And we really appreciate you.
Yes, and we thank y'all a whole lot. There's a lot of people that, you know, I'm one of those people sometimes. I'll just scroll if I don't like something. So not everybody may like us. They probably think we're annoying, but whatever. We don't care. It is what it is.
But honestly, I can't wait for the day when, and don't think I'm cocky here, I'm just confident, okay? When we actually pick our feet up off the ground and we're doing great, and I can say, these are the people that supported us from the start, you know?
Yes.
We got a low battery there. So
we do. We might have to change the battery real quick.
You brought another one? Because there was one laying on the keyboard at home.
No, there's one over there on the table.
So
we'll be right back with y'all in just a minute. All right, y'all. Oh, we're gonna have to wrap it up. We've got some things going on, and baby's upset, and we want to make sure we cater to her needs.
But also, this is just a special. Like this wasn't supposed to be an hour long, hour and a half. Not even 45 minutes. We were really shooting for 30. It'd be kind of close, more around 20, maybe 25. Yeah. So, but this, I think this has been a good podcast. We've just been able to hang out, chill, and just talk to y'all from, you know.
From just a little vacation point of view.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, we have got some super exciting guests coming up. We've got Skylar Ray coming up soon, and also Seth Rochester, and they're going to teach us about
being a coach,
being farming. A teacher, some farming, maybe some duck hunting. We don't know. We're just going to see. And Skylar Ray is the square grouper guy. So if y'all haven't heard him on Hayden, Alabama podcast, y'all have got to go listen to it. It's hilarious. So maybe he'll make some of y'all laugh.
Yeah. But this has been Beyond 21 at the beach.
I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Callie.
And we'll see y'all next week back in the studio.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.